How do I get my product into America? It's what we're talking about today. I'm John Nayler on the eCentral Business Show. I'm joined today by Tony Curl from Think and Grow Business.
Thanks, John. Always a pleasure to be here at the eCentral Business Show.
Okay, great. Now, there's this question about getting product into America. A lot of people see Amazon, see America as this massive economy, this massive business, and they obviously want to be a part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a market of, I think, 320 million people. So it's significantly larger than what the Australian market's all about. Now, Amazon's a huge player over there and changing the face of retail, as we know. But there's other methodologies and there's other ways that you can get your product into America. One of the companies that I'm aligned with is a company called Innovators, and we've been talking about them. So,
and is that to do with going into trade shows or something like that, or?
Yeah, it bypasses that, to be honest. So a lot of people, so they've got a product here in Australia that they want to get into America.
Yeah.
A traditional way to do that is to take your product and display it at trade shows.
Yeah.
And there's always a cost and there's always a risk. And what we have seen with some of the companies that we've dealt with is that they haven't got the cut through that they've needed.
Yeah.
So the way Innovators work, it takes you away from the trade show and having to establish yourself by yourself. It enables, we've got two very clear networks. One's with Kevin Harrington, who is the original shark. He was out in Brisbane. You came to one of his events.
He speaks very forcefully about marketing.
Absolutely. So he was the inventor of As Seen on TV. He was one of the original sharks in the Shark Tank in the US. So he's one of our network partners. Another gentleman over there is a gentleman called Larry Robinson from AON Invent. And he is very much in tune with consumer product, etc., etc. So there's two clear networks that we have there. And the way Innovators works is that we work with businesses to get their product to the level that we can pitch it into our networks. So we bypass some of that frustration stuff that people have.
Okay, because what a lot of people would otherwise just think, I've got to fly to the US, I'm going to go around and bang on doors, Kentucky Fried Chicken style, until someone takes my recipe or someone takes on my product.
Absolutely.
And that's probably a bit inefficient this day and age.
It's inefficient, it's costly, and it's like relationships. We know you need to have relationships in business to be successful in business. So Innovators have really strong relationships. They've got good networks with both Kevin and Larry, and it just bypasses a lot of the hassle that people have. And much more cost effective for them. So it gets their products in. One example was one of the businesses that we worked with, they'd gone to 3 trade shows over a period of 2 years. $45,000 it cost them. They got nothing from that investment.
Nothing whatsoever?
Nothing. Not a sniff, not a bite, not a call me back.
You'd probably think there's something wrong with your product on the basis.
Absolutely. You would think it's a
failure.
This is a product that's in some of our major chain stores here in Australia.
Oh, okay. So it's a good product. Here, but they took it to the US, fell flat.
Fell flat. We got it in front of the Home Depot buyers. Now, it hasn't been taken up. We're now in a test marketing stage with that particular product over there, which is one of the services that we can offer. We can test market, we can test sell it through the likes of Amazon if need be, to get a gauge for how successful a product can be.
Yeah, well, there's that level of obsession or interest in Amazon as we see it just arriving to Australian shores.
Yeah.
It's a behemoth in American terms.
Huge.
And Europe, I think, has got a quite large footprint there as well. But we're yet to see the dynamic, the awesomeness that Amazon bring to home shopping.
I agree. It's launched in Australia, and I think the overwhelming concept there is that it's been underwhelming. So there's been a lot of people that are, I won't say openly critical, but obviously when you're launching into Australia, it's not going to be the size of the American Amazon from day one, but a lot of people have been saying it's underwhelming. It remains to be seen what Amazon does for the Australian retail market, but we've seen the impact that it's had in the American market, and probably the only retailer in America that's really a major retailer that's really fighting back is Walmart, and they're doing some really good stuff in that space. And
well, here in Australia, there's that interesting thing that I've seen as a digital marketer around Google Trends and that sort of thing. Like if you search for a fidget spinner or something like that, or a drone, helicopter or something like that, you do Google Trends around that, the Australian traffic will be fidget spinners, eBay,
Yeah.
Whereas the US, it'll be fidget spinner,
Amazon. Yeah, very interesting.
There's this dichotomy in terms of our mindset, which is going to take some time to change, but I guess it can.
I think you will see Amazon have some influence. It will undoubtedly have influence in Australia.
Is there any other particular channels or focus channels that you do have? I think off camera you mentioned something.
Yeah, we do.
Secrets or something?
Yeah, our American partners are developing a website called Oz Secrets. So for some of those unique Australian products, eucalyptus oil, emu oil is another one potentially. Okay. So that they're the sort of products that our American partners are going to market to the American people. And the product will be based and shipped out of Australia. So ozsecrets.com, so it's not a .com.au domain name, so it's very much targeted into the American market. And once again, that's an opportunity for people to be seen in America. It gives us the opportunity to be able to test some products, to see what the appeal is, and then obviously if it's working at ozsecrets.com, it opens up opportunities then to be presented into some of the major buying groups over there. So yeah, okay, it's very exciting.
Oh, it is. Now, so Oz Innovators and this process, how do you get involved in it?
Go to the Oz Innovators website, ozinnovators.com.au.
Is that OZ or AUS?
OZ.
OZ Innovators.
ozinnovators.com.au. Okay. You're tripping me up there. And there's a number of introducers. So I'm what they call an introducer in that particular company. So I work with companies to get their product to a level that they need to be. So people can come to me with an idea and we can work through the process. People can come to me with a product that's already in retail outlets here, for example, and obviously there's going to be a lot less work to do because we've got some track record, we've got some history around that product. So but it's about developing it to a level that it can be then pitched. So every quarter, every 3 months, John and Alice from Oz Innovators, they're the founders of the company. They go to America and they pitch those products into the two network streams.
Via the channel you got. Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, it's awesome.
We're probably just about out of time, I reckon.
Yeah.
I probably even wish we'd start the timer on this occasion. But anyway, look, let's wrap it up at that. Tony Cole, thank you very much. Think and Grow Business, I'm sure something they can look you up online or on LinkedIn if they want to speak to you specifically. Okay, that's another episode done, the eCentral Business Show. I'm John Nayler. Thank you very much for watching another episode of the eCentral Business Show. What we're doing on the eCentral Business Show is we're bringing you business leaders and the best of the knowledge. We want to bring them on the show and release that content so that that's something that we can share with you by this easy to consume format. So you can follow us across LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Google+, or just regularly visit the eCentral.com.au/show website, pick out the best things for you and educate yourself on that premise. Now there's video content there for you, so you can just watch the video and inform yourself in your own time. We've also now podcasting that content as well, so it's really simple to consume. You can listen to it on the way to work in the car or during your daily exercise regime. Beyond that, we're also looking to connect with business experts. So if you consider yourself to be an expert in your field, please make contact so we can schedule you in and have you come on the show. So you can release your content and increase your brand across our format. Beyond that, we also invite people to send us their email address so we can send you our monthly magazine. And that's just the best of the content, the best of the videos for the month. Put out once again, an email arrives in your inbox so you can just go through and pick out the things that are really going to educate you and advance you in your field of expertise and in business. We're a business-focused show. So thank you very much once again for watching, and we'll see you next time.